My name is Cell Games, and Zer is in the EDZ. You can find him over here in the Winding Cove. Don't forget to pick up his Xenology quest every single week so you can get an exotic from the previous season or a chance at a second exotic every single week. The exotic this week is the Telesto, also known as a Bungie dev's worst nightmare. Has multiple assortment of ornaments if you're interested in those. The exotic perk is called Harbinger's Pulse. Multi-kills with this weapon immediately reload your equipped kinetic and energy weapons from reserves. Fusion projectiles attach and detonate with delayed void blast, which is unplanned reprieve. It does have a catalyst which increases its reserves, so if you don't already have this exotic, be sure to grab it and put it inside your inventory. The other exotic for the week is the Aeon Swift. It comes with multiple exotic perks called the Sector Force, which main perk you specialize in punishing powerful combatants before they can harm your allies. Rapid precision hits with the weapon temporarily increase your reload speed and weapon swap speed. When you stun a champion or defeat the mini boss, your nearby fire team members gain a burst of grenade and melee energy, and call allies who do not have the Sector Force role equipped also gain a burst of super energy. Sector Insight specializes in empowering your allies and keeping them well equipped. Successive precision weapon takedowns have a chance to drop an orb of power for your allies. When you use a finishing on an elite, you generate special ammo for your fire team. When you use a finisher on a boss or mini boss, you generate heavy ammo for your fire team. Nearby Aeon Cult allies who do not have a Sector Insight role equipped also gain a bonus weapon damage for a short amount of time. And the final perk is Sector of Vigor, specializing in keeping your allies in the fight. Gain class ability energy as your allies die. Gain full class ability energy when you resurrect an ally. When you cast your super, nearby allies gain an instant burst of healing. Aeon Cult allies who do not have Sector Vigor role equipped also gain an overshield. So overall stats at 65, which would be good, except for the fact that this looks like something that that a Titan should have, with 21 resilience and 21 intellect. I would like to argue for you to keep this, but most hunter mains will probably say I've lost my mind, so it's really up to you whether or not you want to keep this or not. But in my opinion, if you don't have something of the Aeon Swift series, is considering these are a really good support exotic, especially given in raids or grandmasters, I would say grab these until you can get a better pair. It would seem that Titans also have their Aeon Swift available this week. These are not bad with a 63 overall. You get 16 recovery and 13 discipline, 15 if you masterwork it. You got 10 intellect. Unfortunately, it comes with 14 mobility. This would definitely be a grab this until you get a better pair. And for the Warlocks, we have the Phoenix Protocol, and this one has 22 intellect, so I'm just going to grab this right now because the other one I have is high in recovery. Overall 66 stat total, comes with 14 mobility unfortunately, but you get 10 resilience and recovery, as well as 10 discipline if you masterwork it. Kills and assists you make while standing in your well of radiance return super energy up to 50%. This is a really good chess piece for grandmasters as well as in-game PvE content, so definitely grab this set. Do not miss out on this. It comes with a couple of ornaments. This was sold for Bright Dust last week, so if you don't have it, unfortunately you're gonna have to purchase it for silver after this point until maybe next season. But 100% grab these. These are not something that you want to sleep on. Majority of the weapons are trash this week. If anything, I could recommend this Wishbringer for PvP. Comes with threat detector, moving target, it's got accurate rounds, full choke, and range masterwork for you PvP heads, as well as this Truth Teller, which comes with spike grenades and concussion grenades, as well as feeding frenzy, multi-kill clip, and linear compensator with a handling masterwork. Will be really good for PvE. Concussion grenades are like a lightweight version of blinding grenades, but it is good enough. especially if you give it a little bit of blast radius. This would give it a little bit more reach. It doesn't last as long as blinding grenades, but this is still worth grabbing if you don't have a blinding grenades truth teller sitting in your vault already. Titans don't have much in the way of armor from Xur this week. Maybe you can go for this Jensen Knight plate. Has 23 resilience, which is really good. Everything else is kind of meh. And then maybe if you were desperate, you can go for this helmet that has 15 recovery and 16 intellect. You would want more. Arguably you'd want 20/20, but honestly I would say pass on these. For hunters, I would say maybe these gauntlets because it has 21 mobility, but everything else is just kind of trash. And more than likely grab this helmet because it's really well balanced. You get 16 recovery, 14 discipline, 15 intellect, and 14 mobility, which is really good. You use that as like a balancing piece of armor. And for the warlocks, unfortunately there's really nothing for you this week outside of this chest piece right here. Grab it, grab it, grab it, don't forget. But legendary wise, it's not spiky enough on here. Okay, too much resilience. You want some for Well of Radiance, but maybe this is like the only one I could recommend right here for Well of Radiance builds. Too much, these stats are spiked in the wrong ones here, and this one's also spiked in the wrong one. Boots maybe for another Well of Radiance build. So at most I could recommend would be these boots in terms of the legendaries for a Well of Radiance build. Well, that's it for today's Xur video. Once again, my name has been The Cell Games. Let me know if there's anything inside of his inventory that you'll be picking up. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like the video as well as subscribe for more Destiny 2 content, and I'll see you next time.